Greetings. Today, been delaying this for about 3 months now. No, two to 2.5 months. Dale over at Taste Panel for Chili Nerds. Channel name is Blunt Sessions. He sent me a couple right after Thanksgiving. And it's a cranberry peach habanero sauce. I tried the cherry pepper chestnut sauce a couple months ago. Haven't gotten around to this one yet. Been kind of a mild winter for me for testing. I don't want to really open any sauces. This one has already got a spot in the fridge, so I'm not worried about this. But I have a lot of unopened bottles on this shelf. Over here on this shelf that you can see my finger pointing towards, I have like 20 bottles or so that are not open yet, so I didn't want to open those until the one's up on the top shelf here, and bingo. And that's only like a few of them. I have probably 100 bottles open sauce, so I don't want to really open any more until I'm finished with some of the ones that I've already opened. That being said, this one's already technically opened, and so yeah, without further delay here, cranberry peach habanero sauce from Dale. Give it a good shake because it's got some good textures in it, a lot of spices and pepper pulp, as you can see. He did send me the ingredients, but I lost that sheet, so I'm not sure what all it is, but I would imagine there's peach habanero, or maybe it is peach. My now burdensome spoon with too many Blair's skull keychains on it, and my alien and the leather thing from my pure habanero. So here we go. And getting some heavy bacon odor from the kitchen. Cooking it for tomorrow for breakfast. Casserole. Okay, ooh. It has like a traditional salsa smell, but with the habanero floating in there. Almost a tomatoey. I'm not sure if he used tomatoes in this or not, but definitely got a tomato-ish smell to it. Very nice. Smells really good. Appearance-wise, looks really nice. You can see the flakes of black pepper and herbs. It's got a nice chunky body to it. Okay. Nice tart with a little sweetness lingering, but not sugary or syrupy tasting. Delay on the burn, I could feel it prickly. Get that catch right here, where I feel like I could get the hiccups. Got a good slow build on it. Hitting the underside of my tongue a bit more than the upper. That salsa-ish flavor persisted. Oh, now the top of my tongue started building a little bit more now. So it is a nice slow build, but I can feel it. I can actually detect the rise in tempo, as it were. A faint slivery sting, shall we say, in my throat, but it's not as bad as that cherry bay pepper was that I tried a few minutes ago. A lot of drool. Faint bit of flavor lingering. Let's shake this up and give it another little taste. Analyze the flavor a little bit more thoroughly. Maybe a little onion or garlic. Well, that kicked the heat up a bit, quite a bit more actually on my tongue, top of the tongue. Oh. Good, solid. Tending towards the upper part of the mid level, but it's not overpowering. It's got a good solid. This would be great to add on some sort of rice dish, seasoned rice dish. Maybe not a stir fry, but like a bed of Spanish rice. Throw a little bit of this on top, or even marinate some chicken and grill some chicken, baked chicken with that. Very nice. Solid heartburn right in here. Flavor's lingering a little bit in the background, but my sense of smell is getting slightly overwhelmed by the bacon smell in my kitchen, so a little bit harder to detect those subtle. But I can still, a little bit of the onionish, pepperish. I can really taste the cranberry, that maybe the tartness in the background is part of that. Another well done sauce, Dale. Thanks to him, gave me the drive I needed to try something new with my burgeoning experiments with making my own sauces. And the two most recent ones I made were called Lemon Dropkick and Caribbean Eclipse, and each of those were very bare bones recipes with very few ingredients. I didn't want to overwhelm my palate or anybody else's that might try it. And those were both similar texture-wise, a little bit more chunky, bigger flakes of herbs and spices and bigger chunks of peppers, and with some seeds in there. I did de-seed the peppers that I used in those ones so that it wasn't too seedy, because there's some sauces I've had have way too many seeds, and they're hard, pebbly seeds that detracts from the overall eating experience. With that being said, thanks Dale for giving me the inspiration to try something a little bit different, because this is the kind of texture that I've been trying to get with my homemade sauces, and just had to do some fine-tuning with my techniques with using the blender or food processor, and how long I simmered everything, and when I added other ingredients as I was simmering it on the stove. And it's a constant evolution to get the subtleties just right and the different types of textures. I do like thinner sauces some of the time, the creamier texture, but I wanted to do something more chunky like that, like a salsa, so that it would stick on the food without soaking down into the bottom of the whatever the plate or bowl that you're using to eat your food on. So it would sit on top, so you get a bite of that with everything and not have it all saturated in the bottom of the dish and miss out on a lot of those flavors. So yeah, good stuff. Got a really good, it's tapering off, but there's still a good solid. There's a lot of the black pepper influence kicking in on the sensory experience here. Lips are glowing, as you can probably tell by the color. When I breathe, it gets warm. Got that solid glow still happening in the throat and in the middle of my chest, but it's kind of settling down. Still faint notes of the flavor sticking around, but not much. Not an overpowering heat either, which was nice. This was about closing in on the optimal heat level for me for everyday eating. Sometimes I do like a little bit hotter than that, and sometimes a little bit milder, but generally this general heat level on the mid-level, tending towards the upper end, but not quite. Not hot enough to give me a stomach ache or hiccups or anything like that, but approaching that point of hotness where you can tell if it was a little bit hotter, you might start hiccuping, or it could give you a little bit of a queasy feeling in the stomach. I like to toe that line, especially after the experiences I've had last year with some of the whole super hot pods I was trying and some of this extract-based sauces. Definitely my body was sending me signals that said, hey, slow down with this stuff. You don't need it quite this hot. and of course I'm doing it mainly for the overall flavor and texture, and I get as accurate of a picture of the burn as I can. But again, I don't do the whole super hots anymore, just nibbles for the flavor and get a good idea of the heat. But with sauces, this, great job Dale on this, very good texture, good balanced flavor, not a super, not a distracting sauce, that's the term I was going for. You know, a little bit of onion or garlic I think I could taste in there. Not really the cranberries, maybe faint sweetness and tartness lingering behind the spices and the burn. And of course I could taste by the sensation that there's vinegar in there and a little bit of salt, but a good balanced flavor overall. The burn profile is solid. It's a really nice slow builder. I like that. And then it kind of tapers off gradually as well, so I still got the glow on my lips. Top of my tongue's tingling a little bit, underside of my tongue faintly, and roof of my mouth not really, but a little bit of lingering in my throat when I breathe, especially. I can feel that in there, and subsiding down into my chest and stomach. So yeah, excellent job on that one. And thanks for watching, everybody, and thanks Dale for sending me some holiday themed sauces. They were both really nice. The cherry pepper chestnut was very different. I'd say if I had to pick one of them, I'd probably prefer this one. But I'll try the other one again, and I might change my mind on that. It's been a while since I tried the other one. It was just such a drastically different flavor profile because of the roasted chestnuts mixed in there that it caught me off guard, and so I maybe wasn't as analytical, because that caught me off guard. But in any case, they were both good, solid texture-wise, and flavor was pretty balanced on both of them. And on this one, very good gradual burn that tapers off gradually. Perfect heat level for my tastes anyway. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching, and thanks again Dale for sending me those. Hope you enjoyed the ones that I sent you to. I watched the review of the Caribbean Eclipse. I haven't seen the other one crop up yet, but enjoy it if you haven't gotten to it yet whenever you get around to it. So thank you. See you later.